Hello guys, this is Rachel from 3rd CSC, and today I'm going to be explaining my first exercise in compiler design. So the first exercise I have is token separation. So what is actually token separation mean? So we have a code, and separating the different elements of a code like integer, long, which are all keywords, is called token separation. So the definition goes like this. Scanning is the first phase of a compiler in which the source program is read character by character and then grouped into various tokens. Token is defined as sequence of characters with collective meaning. The various tokens could be identifiers, which are like the variables we give A, B, C, keywords like int, long, float, and so on, operators like addition, subtraction, minus, multiplication, and so on, punctuations like full stop, comma, exclamatory mark, and constants too. The input is a program written in any high-level language, and the output is a stream of tokens. Regular expressions can be used for implementing this token separation. Okay, so my question is to the first question is to perform a token separation, and the second question is to get the count of the number of tokens that are there in the code. So the text which I'm going to be using for token separation token separation is a very simple code. So as you can see, it is like int a comma b long c, and this is a simple operation. So the number of tokens here I'm supposed to get is 14 tokens, and let's see how it's separated. The code is like this. So initially I've created a list of operators like plus, minus, an array of operators like plus, minus, multiplication, and so on, and then in float, long comes under keywords, and punctuations include close brackets, open brackets, comma, semicolon, full stop, and so on. And so here, as you can see, I'm just gonna use the try catch statement, and the initial count I've set it to 0. So now the system, there is a variable which I've defined as yes. Yes is like the system, when it reads through that particular code, it'll just save everything in S. So initially what happens is like when I'll have to get the letters. So these are the ASCII characters which I've used, like from 65 to 90s. As you can see, the file is red. The file is the file is nothing but a text file here, which I've stored in G location. So this S now contains all the characters. So this will just hold the characters, not the other symbols and so on. So here the first condition is to see if I have an operator. So as you can see, we are going to check if the operator list, like operator array, has P. P is nothing. P P is nothing but the operator which we're going to search for. And so what happens is, like, first we'll search if there is a keyword. So an operator is something like addition, plus, or subtraction, and so on. So first we'll check if the operator comes along. If there is no empty space, then it means that there might be a keyword or an identifier along with that of the operator. So that is what is done here. We're going to check if there is a keyword or identifier. If there is, then we have to increase the count. So for each token we'll have to increase the count by 1, so that finally when we print the count, we'll be able to get the number of tokens present. And so this is done. This is for operator, and this if statement is for finding the punctuations. So we'll see if the particular the character, if it is present in the punctuation list. So if it has a space next to it, it means that stands for a particular punctuation. Otherwise, if it does not have a space, it could either be a keyword or an identifier. So it's checked for that. And likewise, we're checking it for identifiers. So as you can see, I've given count. I have incremented the count value like for every step. So finally I'll just print it as system.out.print, and here I print the count value. This will return the number of tokens I have. So I'll run the code now. Okay, as you can see here, the int is a keyword and a will be an identifier, then we have a punctuation. So as you can see, everything will be separately displayed, like indicating whether it's an identifier or if it is a punctuation, and so on. And finally the count which I get is 14, which is what initially we'll we were supposed to get. So as you can see, int is the token here. It is a keyword a. So it's like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. So I'm supposed to have 14 tokens, and I've got 14 tokens. So this is it for my first experiment. Thank you for watching.